Wait until they come rolling up that driveway and Misha's here.
Yeah. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Joe and Gail. We're out here at the cabin at St. Bernard Acres. The channel where we actually do things. You know, we actually work out here. We don't talk about it, or we don't pay people to do it for us. We were planning on this morning, you know, Gary and I started on the outdoor shower yesterday, and we had planned on coming out this morning. Gail wanted to mow. Gary and I were going to meet out here and finish up what we could. Now it's going poop in our yard. It's not even our dogs.
I know.
The stray dogs came back this morning. Now I'm going to tell you, or this afternoon, this morning. Gary and I were here all day yesterday and never saw these dogs that showed up last weekend. We were here for 10 minutes this afternoon and the dogs show up.
What are you doing over there?
It has to be Gail. And it's pooping in our yard.
Look, stay in one spot.
Right. We don't, our dogs haven't been out here yet to poop in the yard. These dogs are coming over and pooping in the yard. You getting some water? You need some more? Yeah, we need some more, dear.
Well, I don't have any more.
I got some in the truck. Hang on, bud. Here you go.
He looked at you and started walking the other direction.
Oh, there was water in here. There's your fresh water. Yep. So it's Gail.
No, he's going to pee on the bag over there.
You have the magical thing with animals. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Where was I? The plan today was Gary and I were going to come out this morning. We were all going to come out early this morning. While we were working on the shower, Gail was going to mow. And Gail got called into work for a few hours, so that blew that opportunity. And she still wanted to come out this afternoon and mow. And it's too hot in the sun over there. Next week is supposed to be high in the 70s, lows in the 50s. And Gary and I can come out after I get off of work. That'll be in the shade. We can finish up the shower in the shade. So what I'm going to do today is put my steps on for the porch. I've been telling y'all I was going to do this. And show you how to cut stringers. And what I'm going to show you is absolutely the easiest way to do stringers that you'll ever see. You just, I guess they left.
Yeah, they left.
They're going back to the home, I guess. The easiest way to do stringers. And, you know, you got all these tri-squares and framing squares and all this stuff to lay it all out. This is the end product, right? $12.97 at Lowe's. That's the easiest stringers you'll ever make in your life. With our discount, with our military discount, $11.70 a piece. And we have them. So, you know, I would spend that much in lumber and then have to figure out how to do all the cutting and throw away, you know, scrap and stuff like that. So, these were perfect. And the price was right, so I picked them up. Now we're going to attach them to the patio. And to attach them to the patio, I'm going to use from the back side these 4-inch structural screws. They're like, they take the place of lag bolts. But I'm going to put one from the back side into them. And then I will use my joist hangers and put around it and nail it up against here. That way the steps aren't going anywhere. And we're going 48 inches wide for the steps. I'll put one at 48 inches, one at 24 inches, and one at the beginning. These have a 10-inch run and a 6.5-inch rise. So by the time I put the step on top of it, This is going to wind up being a 7.5-inch rise. I'm going to go down to the barn. Those old tuba tins I had that I've been taking off the old foundation, I'm going to cut some string, some steps until I buy the ones that Lowe's make. They're really nice and got grooves in them and the perfect size. They're like $11 a piece also, but my tuba tins will work great for now. So that's our plan. I'm gonna go ahead and install these, put some steps on it. We'll be able to walk up and down on our porch then. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
All right. So I already laid out 48 inches, 24 inches, and because of doing the porch over the roof, I'm going to have a post here that runs up the side of the house. My step will be inside this post and the railing will attach to the post. So I had to take that into consideration when I moved over where I'm putting my first stringer at. So let me figure out how these are going to work. I'm going to go in 1 inch. I'm going to let them overhang 1 inch. So actually this will be put about 47 inches. And the top step I'm going to make flush with the porch. So it's going to set right in there. I believe that's exactly what I wanted. So if you will come here, dear, let me get my screw gun and put a temporary screw in it. All right. And that's where I wanted that to be. Pretty near almost close. I got room to move it around. So, I'm going to put another one on. There are the stringers. That one definitely needs to come up some. I can see it. Look at that. Look at that.
All right. Looks good to me.
Yeah. Level. I just have to put a shim underneath this one, or as little as it looks off, I'll just take my sledge and hit those. That side, bury them down a little bit. Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah.
But if I have my sledgehammer,
which is up against the tree over there.
So these joist hangers go straight across up to this angle. All this is going to do, I mean, it's resting against there, but it keeps it in position while I nail everything in. So these steps are not going to go anywhere. I knew how to nail. All right. I'll do this one. Make sure I'm still where I want to be. Ow.
So you don't get that experience of hitting your finger when you pay somebody to do it.
I know. That hurt. Damn it. You can't pay for that kind of pain.
That's right.
You only need 3 nails in each one. Make sure this one's up where it needs to be. No, it's not, but that's the beauty of this. Is I can make it where I want it. What was the saying at Amity? When you're good,
You're flushed.
there you go. All right, the stringers are in place. And they're not going anywhere. That's how simple that was. Now, I have to get my saw and my lovely assistant with the camera. We'll go down to the basement in the barn and cut a few tuba tins. So what I need are 5 steps, treads if you will, 4 feet long. These are 2x10s I took off the old foundation. So I knew I'd have some use for them. And these are going to work until maybe next payday I can buy the real treads and the boards that go on the back of the risers and dress them all up real nice. If not, then 2 paydays or 3 paydays, whatever, because these are going to last just fine for quite a while. So I'll make my mark at 4 feet. And you guys have seen me use my tri-square, my speed square, on the 2x6s. As something to run my saw up against. Let me introduce you to the Swanson Big 12. Now that's a speed square for you. This is used for laying out stringers and rafters and things. It's big enough where you can keep that angle, and it's got an extra piece that screws onto it and knobs to where you can, you know, do stuff. These little indentations I could run right down like that with the line. But I'm going to use this to run my saw up against, so I get a straight cut. Let me do my line. Everything's cut. Now we just got to carry it back up there. Alright, so fortunately we didn't videotape carrying all the boards back up here from the barn, because you'd have got a good laugh out of that. But we're back up here, going to put these on. I'm putting 3 screws in, exterior screws, but I'll reuse these. These, like I said, these are just temporary. And this will get us by. They're not going to collapse or anything. So Gail won't break another appendage and get to blame me. These are good screws. And for the price, they should be. I think I missed. Nope, got it. All right. Now, let's see if this works. Oh man. Oh yeah. Whole lot easier than using the ladder. So yeah, we're good. Alright, go up your steps. See if you can make it up them. They helped me.
All right.
Yeah.
And when one of the dogs is sitting there, like they usually do, in your way, you have room to get down.
Unlike at home.
Yes, or you have to you climb over them.
Nice. I like the way those worked out.
Yeah.
Those will work for now.
Yes.
All right. Good deal.
I can take a picture and send it to the boys.
Yep. Don't know how well the sky is going to show up, but it was a beautiful day. That was interesting. But Gail got all the mowing done, everything caught up, what she didn't get to do last weekend. Well, we got the steps. So you can see Gail got all of her mowing done, which is what she was so worried about coming out here for. I mean, it was a short day because she had to go to work this morning, and so we had to wait till she got off work, then we could come out here. So we didn't get a lot of time. But we accomplished things. We got it mowed. We got it cleaned up. We got the steps on the cabin. Got things put in the barn that needed to be. And all in all, it was a good day. Short day, but a good one. And the nice thing is, where we're doing the shower, it's pretty much in the shade this time of day. So this week, when Gary and I come out here after I get off of work one day, it'll only take us a couple hours to get all the skirts, the privacy panels and everything on. We can do that in the shade. And besides, the end of the week, it's supposed to be a whole lot cooler. A lot lower highs and lower lows. So life is good. But we had to get all this cleaned up and mowing done in case the world ends during the eclipse tomorrow. I kid, of course. I don't buy into any of that. I like the shower. That's going to be awesome. We'd have had it all up today if Gail hadn't got called into work and wanting to come out here after work, because Gary and I planned on being out here about 10 o'clock knocking it out before it got hot. But she got her mowing done. Oh, I see. They're not just steps, they're footrests. Right. But we got those up temporarily. I know, I see it's all cleaned off.
The cups that was left out.
Yeah. I heard you. You were almost starting to bitch at us. I heard that. But yeah. Got the porch all cleaned off. Steps all cleaned off. We're ready to go. Now if we could only go take a shower.
I know, that would feel a lot better.
I think when Gary and I get done this week, I'll, if nothing else, I'm going to rig up a... Wish I could sneeze. But when Gary and I get finished this week, next weekend I think I'll rig up a bucket with a faucet and have a 5-gallon bucket on top of the ladder sitting over there, and at least we can rinse off when we're done. We can try it out. I think that'll work just dandy. But this is Joe and Gail out at St. Bernard Acres. We're out.